3 years of age is the Japanese, so he's 4 years older than his opponent here, and he's looking to boss these early stages. Tanabé was the man who delivered maybe the biggest upset of the day when he beat Dudayev of Albania 10-8 in the quarterfinals. Really surprising for all to see, and upsetting as well for the locals. They were really hoping that Dudayev would go all the way and win the gold medal, of course. The man who made history at Paris last year, but it wasn't to be here. 10-8. He lost to Tanabé, and then Tanabé went on to lose to Jumashbek-Alu of Kyrgyzstan 14-3. So some highs, some lows for the Japanese, but here he is.
And I mean, from Tanabé talking about fighting until the very, very end, gets that last two.
Саймадан супер сунуш. Кубаттуу гигабиттик жаңы муундагы Wi-Fi роутер. Секундасына 1 гигабитке чейин супер ылдамдыкты колдоо. Ар түрдүү диапазондогу 2 Wi-Fi тармагын жөндөө мүмкүнчүлүгү. Үйүңүздүн каалаган бурчунда туруктуу интернет. Жана ушуну сиз премиум 500 плюс ОТВдын супер ылдам тарифин кошууда таптакыр акысыз аласыз. Күтүүнүн кереги жок. Сайманы кош.
Points with, I think there was 0.2 seconds left on the board when he put those 2 points on. I mean, had Dudayev in a dangerous position, took him over his own shoulders on the reversal on the ground. So a big upset, like you did say.
His father, Chikara, was an Olympic bronze medalist from Athens, 2004 Tanabé. That was at 55 kilograms. And it's been Sharip so far at the only point. Only 19, but he's already been a bronze medalist at the Under-23 World Championships. And he was close to really upsetting the apple cart in Kyrgyzstan wrestling terms. He wasn't far away from beating Jumashbek-Alu in the quarterfinals. He lost 4-2 in the end.
Yeah, it was a close match. Tanabé couldn't really get going to where we usually see him being lightning fast, putting in those shots. Just didn't look so convincing as what he usually does. I don't know whether that's, you know, it was a long day. He might be tired from the travel, or there's so many factors what can come into play, especially in these tournaments.
For all the tempo that Tanabé brought to the early stages, the first round ends with both wrestlers Tanabé. But this would be a big result as a senior on the international level if Tanabé is to take this bronze medal. Change of levels is a big feature of this contest so far, George.
Yeah, I mean, you just see him dipping and moving and dropping that level a little, ready to go. It's just, I'd like to see Tanabé, when he does move like this and he's got this good forward motion and he's putting in those fakes and he's using his hands well, then to put a shot in afterwards. There's no point moving so much and putting so much effort in when at the end you're not going to put that shot actually into your opponent. Runs him off the mat now for a 1, but really needs to try and put some more attacks in to put some more points on the board.
Sharip can really reach deep onto Tanabé. Can get that hand, the underhook in, and arm drag across to set himself up, repelled. got longer limbs than he seems, Sharip.
Yeah, and he doesn't need a lot to get that arm drag off. He only needs a small little bit of space to be able to drag Tanabе across him. He's almost got him 2 or 3 situations now with that arm drag. Tanabe just being able to just shoot out at the last second.
Sharip looking and moving in for it. There was a lot of commitment there. Now he's been caught though, Tanabе, for 2 for Sharip. Both legs whisked away. And Tanabe in trouble, real trouble.
Sharip with that good little shrug, clears the head to the outside of Tanabe, gives him that space to just explode through. And once he was on those legs, I mean, no stopping it whatsoever. The 2 points was there almost directly. Really smart work.
Last 30 seconds coming up in this bronze medal contest. Sharip, the teenager. We just don't see many teenagers winning medals at ranking series events. There is a cream of wrestler that of course gets attracted to anything on the ranking series because of what it offers in terms of ranking points and what that means for their season. So for a teenager to punch through like this is a result to always take note of. The big lift from Tanabе to try and gain something at the end, but time's up, time's out. Tanabe has to leave things there, out on the mat. Sharip with a bronze medal for Kyrgyzstan. A really good one for the youngster. Kyrgyzstan wrestling has produced so many names from recent years across all categories and disciplines.